Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to a brand new TV show review here on Max Talks Movies. My name is Max Denberg, and today I'm reviewing the HBO Max original series, Raised by Wolves, 10-episode series that just finished up last night. 10-episode series, around 50 minutes to an hour each episode. The show is about these two androids, mother and father. They travel to this planet Kepler-22b to raise human children on a mysterious planet. The TV show stars Amanda Colen, Abakar Salim, Wynton McGrath, Travis Fimmel, and Nima Algar. So before we start this is a non-spoiler review. Before I get into my thoughts, this is a non-spoiler review. Already on the channel, I've posted my episodes 1 through 5 spoiler review, and later today you'll see my full season 1 spoiler review. But this is non-spoiler. So if you have not seen the show, we just want to get my general thoughts of the show. This is the review for you. If you have not seen Raised by Wolves, this is the review for you. So let's get through it. So Raised by Wolves for me was a show that I was kind of fascinated by because I do enjoy sci-fi depending on the type of sci-fi it is. Ridley Scott produced it and directed the first 2 episodes of the show. Now, as a whole, guys, this show is going to be tough to talk about in non-spoiler fashion. So I'm going to do it as best as I can for you guys. This cast is really, really good. I have not seen any of these actors before in anything else but this show. I know Travis Fimmel starred in Vikings, but I did not see Vikings. So all these actors are all brand new to me, which was also why I was kind of hesitant of getting to the show. While watching a show that I know none of the actors, I hadn't seen a trailer, so I only knew Ridley Scott, and I didn't know any of the actors. Normally, if I don't see publicity for it, or I don't see a trailer for it, I normally know who the cast is, what the director is. That's my level of anticipation. But here it was just Ridley Scott, who really just directs the first 2 episodes. He's a producer, but he doesn't write the script. He doesn't direct every episode, so that type of stuff. This cast is really, really, really good, especially the actors. Amanda Colen, the actors who play mother and father in here, the 2 androids, they do a fantastic job performing as they look human, but they really are androids, and the way they go back and forth of that is great. Now, again, each episode has a lot going on. This show is also very religious. There's a lot of Adam and Eve vibes to the show. Basically, the reason why these androids moved to Earth is because there was a battle between a group called the Mithraic, who are very, very religious, and they believe in soul. And then there's the atheists. There's a battle on Earth, and that's why they got moved to a separate planet, because there's a battle between the atheists and the Mithraic, who are very religious. So if you do not like heavy religious stuff, this show has a lot of religious stuff in it. So if you're into that, again, really highly recommend the show. If you don't, this might not be a show for you. And this show is definitely very, very sci-fi. It's one of the most sci-fi shows I've seen in a really long time. There's a lot of stuff that, again, it's so realistic, though, on how they portray these characters, not just the humans, not just the children, but also the androids themselves. Everyone, again, does a really good job. The direction, the way the show looks, the production design of wherever they shot is so great. It feels like a different planet. I don't know where they shot it, because I don't want to know where they shot it, because it felt like its own world. And you were never thinking, oh, they just shot it in, I don't know, Texas or something. But they really, really did a good job selling you on, this is a planet. These 2 adults are actually androids, and they have these 6 kids that they have to raise. That type of stuff was really great. And again, it's very sci-fi. So if you don't like sci-fi and you don't like religious stuff, I wouldn't recommend this show. But if you like sci-fi and you like those religious type of things, or you just like sci-fi as a whole, I would really highly recommend the show. Travis Fimmel was easily my favorite performance, my favorite character. He plays a guy named Marcus, who is the head of the Mithraic people. He's brilliant in the show. And once you understand his backstory and his relationships with his wife and his kid, I mean, the show really, really does pick up. My main issue with the show, and really is one of my only issue with the show, is the fact that it is quite slow. Some episodes, and a lot of episodes, they're not filler. They just feel like setup, because they are setup. So if you're a type of person who just wants to watch the show, again, you can just binge it now if you haven't seen it, because they're all out now. It might be tough to get through a binge, because it's literally just set up. Watching it 2 episodes a week at a time was great because it makes you anticipate it for the next week. But binging it might not be the best way to go, but obviously you have to now. But it's a lot of setup. Now, it does leave for in my opinion, an amazing finale that leaves a lot of questions unanswered, but a lot of questions answered. If you want all your answers to be answered, I'm not sure this is the show for you as well. But as a whole, guys, Raised by Wolves is easily one of my favorite shows that I've seen in 2020. I watched the first HBO Max original series, Love Life. I thought it was fine, nothing terrible, but I just felt it was a mediocre show to start off with. And here, HBO Max takes it to the next level with this show. I'm not spoiling anything, but this show's also been renewed for season 2 very quickly. Again, Ridley Scott's here. If you like his type of movies, it feels like a Ridley Scott type of movie into a 10-episode show. As again, the characters, you're really invested in all the characters. You're asking yourself a lot of questions. This show really does make you think. Great performances, great looking show. And so I'm going to give this a 4 out of 5 stars. It has an 85%. A show that I really, really did enjoy. Again, it's a bit too slow at times. Sometimes some episodes really do feel like set up episodes. But again, when you get to those last, I would say 3 episodes. And again, the whole show is great. I like each episode, but some episodes do feel like set up. So it's a 4 out of 5 and 85%. Before I go, the best way to support Mac Talks Movies is to hit that like button. Please hit that like button. I really, really, really appreciate it. It helps more people get to check out this review of Raised by Wolves. Also, please think about, in the comments down below, have you seen Raised by Wolves? Leave your non-spoiler thoughts of the show down below. If you have not seen Raised by Wolves, do you even have HBO Max? If you haven't, are you going to buy HBO Max just to check out Raised by Wolves? Tell me your different perspectives on this show down in the comment section down below. I have 2 more videos coming today. The next one will be a spoiler review of the first season of Raised by Wolves. So if you have seen the show, stay tuned for that spoiler review. And then I think it's called Vampires versus the Bronx, the brand new Netflix movie, which came out today. I'll be reviewing that as well. I'm going to watch it right after I'm done filming this. So guys, I'll see you guys a lot later today.